Today, whenever the customer is not able to communicate with the chatbot or with the conversational AI, we switch the customer into an agent who can really start talking to the customer and understand what he's trying to say. One organization or one bank, they have stopped completely the physical, let's say, human intervention, and it's becoming only through AI and the chatbots. So customers start getting some bad experience, and they get stuck at certain point, and there is no failover option. And this is only for bad implementation, but it's not what we are doing today, especially with the changes that we have today in the, let's say, customer experience and engagement. Different solutions now are available, and technology, as I mentioned, are helping us to achieve. So it's not an obstacle. However, differentiation is still there, even with the existence of these technologies, and with all effort done by expertise in the domain. Thanks to their effort and dedication. However, we are not yet there. Clearly, black and white, we are not yet there. Customers are not yet well understood. Their dialects is a challenge. A lot of inconvenience experience they are getting from the conversational AI in terms of answering and understanding their questions. So time will come when we can reach that level of maturity, so to serve all these number of customers across the world, especially, as I mentioned, with the new generations who are digital native and don't speak other languages, so they would like to have something really convenient for them. The new generations, they are not only like to interact with you through these channels and have these conversations, but also their rate is very high compared to the old generations like millennials or Generation X. So today they will do a lot of communication and a lot of conversations, which will take a different rate, and then banks have to be ready for such kind of high rate or high volume of conversations. The last point which I would like to highlight also is the ability to increase the engagement of customers and trying to understand their needs and becoming really innovative to cope with these needs and requirements. Digital banks for sure are going to face a challenge, especially with the challenge of having fintechs and banking as a service and digital enterprises coming into solving these problems. Again, the languages, experience, understanding their needs and so on. Those who are now living in the metaverse and trying to have their work and services consumed there, they need some changes from banks today to make sure that we can meet their expectations and their requirements to be able to cover all of these things and give them a better solution. Maturity happened during the last, let's say, 10 to 20 years, where customers were very reluctant to use ATMs, and they were thinking about how it comes that my money is inside this box and I go and put my card or insert my card to get the money out of that box. Today we are at a very mature level compared to that time, where people now are just having the bank on their pockets within the application, or sometimes they have wallets also to serve them in terms of cash management and financials. However, maturity is still not there for artificial intelligence and conversational AI to be able to completely serve the customers and meet the different expectations of different segments, different generations, as we mentioned. See you inshallah in the next video, and thank you for watching.